start just sitting, breathing, relaxing into the breath, noticing how we feel in the body, okay, and in our mind as well. So let's lengthen from the base of the spine upwards, from the hips to your armpits. Lift your arms, and you can exaggerate. Lift your arms, take your shoulders back, and relax. Hands somewhere on your thighs, thumb and finger connected, your chin level, back of the head moving slightly back to elongate your neck. Close your eyes and notice your whole body, your whole posture, how you feel today in your body. Notice your thoughts, your emotions and feelings. Just checking in with yourself, how you feel today. Keep your breath deep, flowing, enjoyable. Big expansive inhalation and strong control exhalation. Draw your tummy muscles in as you exhale. And so on. Inhaling deep. Exhale fully. Remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself, how you committed to your health. And find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep, flowing, enjoyable through the rest of the practice. And take another couple of deep breaths. And when you're ready, then open your eyes. Relax your arms, relax your legs, and please sit on the floor. Move the block or blanket to the side and sit on the floor. And just stretch your legs in front, lean back, tip the pelvis forward, lengthen through your spine. And we're going to do a few movements with the feet. Let's just point your toes and then flex the feet and spread your toes a lot. And again, point and flex, point and flex. We do this a few times. Start to warm up the ankle joints. Okay, get rid of the clicks, if you have clicks on your ankles. Great, and then take space between your feet and make circular movements. Let's do circle the feet. Okay, bring in a little bit more energy to the ankle joints. Let's do a few times. One direction, and then change a few times the other direction. Well done. And then again, point your feet and flex. Point and flex. And then point. Now keep the shape almost like so when you're pointing your toes forward. And then try to spread your toes. Now push the balls of the feet forward. So, and your toes, especially fourth and your fifth little toes, drawing closer to your shin. So draw them closer to your shin. Okay, so create that shape of the feet like you would stand on the high heels, or someone said create the shape like a Barbie shape, Barbie doll shape feet. Okay, push the balls of the feet forward. Okay, well done. And then relax. Relax, relax, relax. Shake your legs. Relax, relax. Okay, now come on your all fours. And we start warm up the back, the shoulders, the hips. So hands beneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, knees beneath the hips, and your toes under. Now inhale and look up. And as you exhale, round, tailbone between the sitting bones. Exhale fully. Inhale, abdomen down. Lift your heart, look upwards. And again, exhale and round. Nice and easy. And again, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Well done. Keep moving with the breath. And gentle, soft movements. Again, noticing how you feel in your body. Once more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Well done. And then bring your back parallel to the floor, and we're going to work a little bit more on the joints, on the shoulder joints first. So bring your hand to your right shoulder, and we're going to do big circles with this arm. Inhale, look up at your elbow. Exhale, bring it down. And again, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring it down. And so on. Let's do a few movements like so. So when I say few, let's do 5 rounds in one direction and then 5 rounds in another direction. Okay, well done. And then change. 5 rounds in another direction. Big circular movements. Listening to your body. When I say big movements, obviously if you feel you need to do just small movements, it's absolutely fine. Okay, change inside now. Left hand to your shoulder and create as big circles as you can. And you can follow your elbow with your eyes. So you have little stretch for your neck as well. Big movements, 5 rounds, one direction, and then we change direction. Well done. Changing direction. Big circular movements. Well done. Great. Now bring your hands down to the floor. So now we're going to do the same with the legs. Right knee to your chest. Okay, and big circular movements. We start to bring more energy to the hips, to the hip joints. And again, 5 rounds. One direction and then changing. Okay, and if you're looking at your hands, just spread your fingers wide. Keep moving with the leg. And I want you to press all finger pads into the floor. Give your fingers a little stretch. Press all finger pads into the floor. Press, press, press. That's great. And keep moving your leg. Well done. And when you finish all your repetitions on your right leg, move into the left. So left knee to your chest and start to do big circle movements. 5 rounds, one direction. And then 5 rounds, another direction. Press all finger pads into the floor. Look at your hands. Give your fingers a little workout. Keep moving your leg. Well done. Okay, nearly finished. Okay, very good. All the movements finished. Let's sit gently into your child pose. Big toes touching, take your knees wide. Nice and passive, gentle stretch. Push the hips back and stretch your arms forward. And if you feel you need to bring your hands beneath your forehead or even the fists, please do. Just adjust to your posture and use whatever you need, whatever variation you need. The hips moving back. And maybe stretching your arms forward, or hands or fists beneath your forehead. Passive stretch, nice and gentle stretch. Checking how you feel, checking how's your lower back, how's the hips doing. Great, and then come up. Come back again on your all fours. Make more space between your hands and your knees. And come up to down facing dog. So when you're ready, inhale. With your knees bent, push the hips high. Lengthen through the spine. Press all finger pads into the floor, 4 corners of the hands. Especially find your thumbs and your index fingers pressing into the floor stronger. And you stretch. And then straighten the legs, or maybe sport walk. So choose what you want to do. Do you want a sport walk? It's quite nice to stretch one leg at a time. Or if you prefer to straighten your both legs and have a good stretch there, feel free. So just adjusting again, listening to your body. What do we need? Have a good stretch in your down facing dog. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Look between your hands, bend your knees, walk towards to your hands, into your forward bend. And make space between your feet, hips width apart or a little wider. Just check how you feel with your body. How's your back? Maybe take one hand at the lower back. And check pelvis, back of the pelvis tipping forward. This is good. This is much comfortable for the lower back. Squeeze in the legs. Move your hands to the hips with your hands. Encourage your hips to draw in towards the middle of the pelvis. Lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin, come up with a strong leg. Squeeze, 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 squeeze your legs as you come up. And then relax your arms and roll your shoulders, just soften, relax, loosen up. Well done. Interlace your fingers, invert your hands and stretch upwards. And I'm going to start to move from side to side, nice and easy. Stretching sides of the body. Shoulders, again, muscles around the hips. Okay, keep moving. That's nice. Press your feet into the floor and stretch. Extend and lengthen. Brilliant. And then come back to the middle. Relax your arms and roll your shoulders, soften, soften. We do another shoulder stretch. I'm going to show you what to do if you feel very tight in your shoulders and you can't reach your hands behind. So we're going to try to reach the hands behind. So maybe this option, holding your hands behind, or if you need the belt, grab the belt and hold the belt behind. So let's do this stretch. Okay, so I'm going to place my belt on the floor. Inhale, you stretch. And as you exhale, see if you can hold your hands at the back. So use the belt if you need it. And then fold your arm forward, draw your arm back into your shoulder joint. And again, stretch your arm up and up and up. And squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Have a good stretch. Let's take feet hips width apart. Okay, bend your knees forward. And if it's appropriate for your shoulder, if it's not too much to ask from your shoulder, then go to your forward bend. So you place in your chest over your thighs. And then nod your head, relax your head. Relax your neck. Okay, squeeze your shoulders at the back. And if it's too much for your shoulder, come up anytime when you need it with your knees bent. Maybe you can straighten your legs, maybe not, and absolutely fine. Just have a good stretch for your hamstrings, for your shoulders. Okay, we're going to come up now. Bend your knees a little forward. Lift your arm and your head and come up. Inhale. And then exhale and relax. And just shake your arms. Shake, shake, shake and roll your shoulders. Relax, loosen up. Change in direction. Okay, now left arm up. Right to the side. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can hold your hands together. Or again, use the belt. Now fold your left arm forward and draw your arm back into your shoulder joint. Keep it there snugly. Lift again your elbow. Make space between your feet. Hips width apart or widen. And again, if it's appropriate for your shoulder, bend your knees forward and fold in your forward bend. Chest over your thighs. And then again, relax. Relax your neck. Just nod your head. Keep this left elbow slightly lifted. And have a good stretch. Squeeze the legs. Maybe you can straighten your legs, maybe not. Listening to your body, listening to your back, to your shoulders. Don't worry to do everything. Come up anytime when you need to. Let's take another deep breath. And then bend your knees forward. Lift your arm. Left arm, lift your chin and come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs and come up standing. And then exhale and relax your arms and just shake your arms, roll your shoulders. That was strong stretch for the shoulders. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, great. So watch me for a moment. So this is your triangular pose. We're going to do this lovely stretch for the hips, for the shoulders, and also for the whole back as we're going to lengthen through the both sides. Block if you need it. So just watch me for a second and then we do it together. So the block is here. If your hamstrings very tight or your hips tight, the block is there, very useful. So the shape is this. We're going to stretch, engage in the legs, And then we're going to stretch, placing one hand down. We're going to take another hand to the hip and encouraging the hips to move back. We want this length. So we're going to stay here. If this is you, stretch your arm upward, look up, or maybe drop your block this way, or no need the block, hold the floor, or take your hand behind. And stop there for a few breaths. When you finish, you bend your knee, down facing dog. We're going to have a lovely stretch there, and then change inside. Okay, so let's start together. So take the block with you if you need. I'm going to be your mirror. So let's step back with the left foot back, big step back. Okay, and let's check the front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Okay, checking this alignment for your feet. And then placing block there if you're going to use the block. With the hands on the hips, let's straighten the hips. Make your hips parallel to the long side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, stretch. Maybe even stretching your arm, left arm to the side. Stretch, and place your hand down. And with your right hand, so that's my right, your left hand, moving the hips back. Let's stretch through the sides a little bit more. And maybe stretch your left arm up and look up. Maybe this is you. Or move the block to the side. Place your hand down beneath your shoulder on the floor. Check how you feel. Squeeze the legs towards the midline. The hips are still moving back. You want to lengthen through the sides. Stretch. Have a good stretch. Engage your core muscles. Maybe you can take your right hand behind your leg if it's appropriate. Just on your finger pads so you have more mobility on your shoulder. Lift your chest. Breathe deeply. Enjoy the stretch. Lovely side stretch. Great workout for the hips, for the legs, for the shoulders. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down. Bend your front knee. Touch the floor by the side of your foot and step back to down facing dog. Sport walk, or just stay there and breathe with your legs straight if this is appropriate. And just check, what do you need? How you feel? Do you want to sport walk, loosen up your back, or do you want just stretch there through the whole back of the body? On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees, walk towards your hands, into your forward bend, move your hands to the hips, lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin, come up standing, squeeze the legs. Well done. We're going to change side. Take the block with you. We're going to step back with the right foot back, big step back. Now again, checking your feet first. Front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Okay, block goes next to your left foot. Hands to the hips. Checking, okay, my hips parallel to the long side of the mat. Inhale, stretch, and as you exhale, let's stretch. Stretch your left arm and stretch forward, stretch. And then place your hand down. With the right hand, move the hips back. You want the length from the hips to your armpits. Keep this length. Engage your core muscles. Stretch your arm upward. Look up or just look to the side. Check how you feel. Maybe you don't need the block. Place your hand on the floor, just the finger pads. And again, check the energy on the legs. Squeeze the legs and move the hips back. Give yourself more space, more length. Shoulder open. That top shoulder open. Look up. Gently with your neck. Maybe taking your left hand behind. If it's okay, don't worry to do everything. Easy breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down. Bend your front knee. Touch the floor by the side of your foot. Step back, down facing dog. Let's again choose what you want to do. Stretching through the whole back of the body, or sport walk a few times. Maybe even moving the hips from side to side. Loosen up. Deep breathing. Great. Now inhale, come up high on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Walk in, make space between your feet, hips width apart or wider. And then take again hands to the hips, lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin, come up standing, inhale, exhale, and relax your arms, relax your shoulders, soften. Okay, well done. So now watch me for the next posture. Again, if you have very tight hamstrings, you might need to use the block. So what we're going to do, we're going to the forward bend with a very wide leg, wide stance, and then in the forward bend we're going to stretch lovely through the spine, through the arms, through the shoulders, and then we're going to go into the twist. Watch me please. So this is very quick demonstration. So you have block here, if you need it, you're going to lengthen, then you're going to fold forward with the block, or maybe just your hands on the floor if you don't need the block. You just walk your hands forward. You're going to stay there for a few breaths, then you're going to move your hands beneath your face, or the block again, use the block, and we're going into the twist. So this way, one side, okay, then we're going to change another side, and when you finish again, we're going to stretch forward to realign the spine, and when you finish all your breathing, all repetitions, then you're going to come up this way. Okay, so let's do it together. So take your feet very wide as you can go, listening to your back and your hips, and checking your feet parallel. Okay, if you're using the block, prepare the block here in front of you, hands to the hips to start. Inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, squeeze the legs towards the midline with the strong legs, fold forwards, push the hips back and back and back, the whole weight of the body moving back. Hands on the block or on the floor, and walk your hands forward. Walk forward, lengthen, 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 stretch, soften between your shoulder blades. And again, check your legs, squeeze the legs in towards the midline, and your inner thighs moving back, your hips moving back. You want to have a good stretch, lengthening, lengthening forward. Okay, breathe deeply. Lovely stretch. Great. Another deep breath in this stretch. And then we're going to slide hands beneath the face. Bring the block with you if you're using the block. Let's bring right hand beneath the face, left hand to the hip. Move the hips back and look to the side. Start to open your shoulder. Squeeze the legs. Yeah, and if it's okay with your shoulder, stretch your left arm up. Look up or just look to the side. Squeeze the legs again, push the hips back. You have lots of length through the spine. Soften your neck. Crown of the head, reaching forward. Deep breath into your twist. And then change inside. Now take your right hand to the hip, move the hips back, lengthen, engage your core muscles, look to the side. And if it's okay with your shoulder, stretch your arm upwards, look up, or just to the side. Crown of the head, reaching forward. So you want to keep the length through the spine, length through the neck. How's your legs doing? Squeeze, 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 squeeze the legs, push the hips back. And then exhale, look down. Okay, walk your hands forward again. It's good after the twist to realign the spine, push the hips back again, squeeze the legs, stretch. If you have to keep your knees soft, if your hamstrings very, very tight, that's okay. Just soften your knees a little. Push the hips back. Well done. We're going to come out now. Move your hands beneath your face again. Hold your shins with your legs super strong. Squeeze the legs, arms straight. Slide your hands up and come up standing. Okay, well done. And then bring your feet together. Let's just zigzag the feet. Zigzag, zigzag your feet together and give your legs a little shake. Well done. That was quite strong stretch. Okay, we're going to sit on the floor now. Let's squat and sit on the floor. This is a good yogic way from this yogic squat to sit on the floor. Obviously, listen to your body. If this squat, we're going to go this way, not good for your knees. I suggest do the chair pose where your knees facing forward as your second choice, and on the side way it looks like that. So this is the one variation of the chair pose, Another variation of the chair pose. And you can stay there for a few breaths and then sit on the floor in your fashion way. Okay. If you're happy to go into the squat, so you take your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Okay, this way, as wide as your yoga mat. If you have yoga mat at home. Okay, and then stretch your arms in front. Inhale. And as you exhale, going halfway. Just tasting the water, going halfway. Let's check how you feel there. Okay. And then come up again. Come up, standing. Well done. Relax your arms. And if you feel your knees needs more support, lift your toes upwards on both feet. That gives you lovely support. So you feel that all the shin muscles got engaged to support your knees. Again, inhale. And as you exhale, going halfway or a little lower. Just check with your body. Halfway, push the hips back. Hips back, away from your ankle joints. That's very good. We're going to come up now. Strong tummy muscles, come up. Exhale, relax your arms. Great. Next time we go even lower. Inhale. Exhale. Toes up. Moving the hips back and back and back. Strong core muscles. Well done. Maybe bring your hands together with your elbows. Take your knees wide apart. And take a moment here. Just let's stop here and breathe. Strong core muscles. Pelvic floor muscles lifting up. Tummy muscles drawing in. All the energy lifts up. Breathe. Great. And then you're going to sit on the floor. So do you need to hold the floor? Hold the floor with your hands or sit in your fashion way. Okay, and then stretch your legs to the front. Let's just stretch the legs and give your legs a little shake. Okay, relax, relax, relax your legs. Okay, well done, well done. I need a little drink. I don't know how you're doing. Okay, please do. Just grab a glass of water and have a drink. Okay, and then we will continue. Okay. Okay, so let's bring your feet together. So this is called Padakanasana or Kobler pose. You have 4 corners of the feet pressing against each other. Hold your shins. And just check now, do you need to sit on little support? If it's too much for the hips or for the lower back, I suggest just take this yoga block. Take yoga block or fold the blanket or a couple of cushions and sit on it. It's a little bit easier when you have more space for the hips. Okay, hold your shins. And again, check your feet, toes active. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, tummy muscles in. And you fold forward. With your elbows, you press into your legs. And legs up into your elbows create good resistance between your arms and your legs. And you stretch forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, feet working hard. Pressing your feet against each other. And lengthening forward. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Okay, great. And then come back. Inhale, come back. Stretch your legs to the front. Give your legs a little shake. We're going to do it again. Okay. Second round, a little bit easier. So bring your feet together. Again, 4 corners of the feet pressing against each other. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, squeeze all your tummy muscles in and up and fold. Elbows moving wide. Press your elbows into your legs, legs up into your elbows. And have a good stretch. Okay, and if you're looking again at your feet, just check your toes active. Really squeeze the feet. Outer edges of the feet on the floor. And if you're happy here with your balance, maybe move your hands forward. Just walk your finger pads forward like a Spider-Man hands. Okay, moving forward, folding forward if that's okay with you. And maybe even lifting your hips off the floor or off the block. So you can balance on the outer edges of the feet if it's okay with you. Okay, moving your hands forward. Squeeze your feet, push the hips back and up. Use your core muscles here as well. Very useful, strong core muscles. Spread your toes a lot. Squeeze your feet. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pushing the hips back and up. So this is your little balance. And then you're going to sit back and move your hands forward. Relax, relax your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. So that was a nice, interesting balance. Okay, now we go into the forward bends. So we stretch the hamstrings a little bit more. So let's do one leg and then we do two legs together. So let's do one leg. So be prepared and stretch the hips nicely for this. Okay, bend your right leg, point your toes and take your heel into the groin. Okay, and then adjust space between your sitting bones. Move the flesh of the buttocks wider. Check your lower back. Don't need to sit again on the block or folded blanket. Please do. So you want to keep your back straight, comfortable before you start to move into the uncomfortable. Okay. If you're sitting on the floor, make your hamstrings wider, just with your hands, rotate that. All the flesh inwards, hamstrings wide, press your legs into the floor. Inhale and stretch, and then fold. And so on. Inhale, lengthening away from the hips. Exhale, folding above the strong left leg. Press your heel into the floor stronger. Spread your toes active. And again, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. If you can easily hold your foot, hold your foot. Another hand by the side of your knee. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, soften between your shoulder blades. Fold, or maybe use two hands to hold your left foot. And again, check in how you feel with your lower back. Don't worry to go into the full posture. If you need just to back off and hold the floor behind, this is absolutely fine. Listen to your back. And you have all the same benefits, even if you're practicing the posture halfway. Okay, whatever is suitable for you, listening to your back, listening to the whole body. Well done. Now we're going to come up. Inhale, come back, stretch your both legs. Okay, relax your legs, give them a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Change inside. Now we're going to bend left leg. Again, bend your left, point your toes, take your heel into the groin, and again adjust all the space. And if you sit on the floor again, it's quite useful to feel your hamstrings, widen them and press into the floor. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and fold. And take it slower, no rush. Again, inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, tummy engaged, and you fold. Choose your option. Maybe holding your foot with one hand or two hands, or just holding the floor behind. And this is good. You have a lovely gentle stretch. Inhale, you stretch up. Keep the length, engage your core muscles and fold. Listening and observing how you feel in your whole body. Lengthening on the inhalation, on the exhalation, folding, keeping this length. How's your front leg doing? Can you feel your hamstrings on the floor if you sit on the floor? And if you sit on the block, press your right heel down, a little stronger into the floor. Well done. And now come up. Inhale. Come up to the sitting, stretch your legs in front, give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Great. Watch me for a moment. So the next, we're going to do this posture called Dandasana. The shape is this. We're going to sit like so for a few breaths. This is quite good posture for strengthening the core muscles, the shoulders, toning the legs. And then this is your first round. On the second round, we're going to stretch up and then we're going to try to fold. Option one, holding the feet. If you feel, okay, I can't reach my feet, that's okay, just to hold the floor behind. And you do the same. Again, inhale, you lengthen, and as you exhale, gently, gently folding from the hips. This is where your forward bend comes from. Let's check how you sit now. So straighten your legs, and then take one hand to the lower back and just check. Are you sitting straight? If not, again, sit on the block. Block is great. Folded blanket, or the bricks, or whatever you have, whatever props you have at home, or just a couple of cushions from the sofa. So let's just check. The back is very comfortable to move into the uncomfortable. How are you doing? Make yourself comfortable. Take the flesh of your buttocks wider to the sides and check your feet. Make space between your feet, hips width apart, toes active. Okay, well done. Now take your hands by the sides. Press into the floor with your finger pads. Lengthen. And then stretch your arms upwards. palms facing each other, and let's stay here for a few breaths. I know it's easy shape, but it's not easy to hold for a few breaths. Lots of effort requires. If it's too much for your shoulders, I suggest bring your arms parallel towards the floor. So maybe this is a little bit easier for your shoulders if you need it. Okay, keep stretching upwards. How's your legs doing? Strong, steady legs. Press your heels into the floor if you're sitting on the block, and if you sit on the floor, so you can feel your hamstrings again. Hamstrings flat on the floor and stretch. A deep breath. Well done. Breathe in deeply. Inhale, you lengthen a little bit more up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, squeeze your tummy muscles in. Keep your tummy muscles working. Strong core muscles. Another deep breath. Well done. And then relax. Relax, lean back and shake your legs. Just shake your legs. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, so for the second round, we're going to stay there in Dandasana for a few breaths, and then we're going to fold forward. Okay, but please do listen to your body. Okay, don't have to do everything. Okay, ready for the second round? Again, make yourself comfortable. Check your back. Are you sitting straight, upright? Check your legs. Press your heels into the floor. Spread your toes. Maybe create that Barbie shape feet. Okay, toes active. Inhale and you stretch your arms. Lengthen upwards, lengthen, lengthen. Taking a few breaths here. Extending on the inhalation. Exhale, tummy muscles engage. So keep working your core muscles here. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, draw your tummy muscles in. Well done. Twice more. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your tummy muscles in. We do once more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your tummy muscles in and fold forward. Can you reach your feet? Maybe you can, maybe not. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you can't reach your feet, hold the floor behind. This is good. Also good. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, engage your core muscles and fold gently, gently. Listening to your body. Okay, maybe you're holding your feet here and then relax your neck. And so on. The same breath. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soften between your shoulder blades. Relax your neck and breathe. It doesn't matter how far you go. Absolutely. Just listening to your body. Inhale, you stretch. Exhale, engage your core muscles and fold. And it takes time. So this is quite strong posture in yoga. And it takes time to become more flexible. Use the breath. The breath is here to support you. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, strong core muscles and fold. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your tummy muscles in and fold. Little by little, breath by breath. Another deep breath. And then we're going to come back. So let's stretch again, arms upwards. Stretch, stretch, wiggle from side to side. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through the sides. Relax your arms, and now would be very nice to lie down on the back and do a little self-massage. So if you're not sure, looks like that. Knees to your chest, you're going to rock from side to side, and you're going to roll knees clockwise direction, then anti-clockwise direction. So let's do this. Let's rock and roll, nice and easy, self-massage for the back. Nice, relaxing after strong forward bend. Okay, relaxing the back, relaxing the hips, the back of the pelvis. You worked very hard. Few circular movements with the knees. This is good. Should feel good and nice for the lower back and the hips. Well done. Do another round. Circle one direction, maybe another direction. Very good. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting and please watch me. So this is the exercise for you for today. Get to strengthen the back muscles. So we're going to do this. We're going to work with the legs. You're going to bring hands on top of each other and you're going to rest your forehead here. And then before you lift in the legs, you're going to do this. You're going to lengthen the tailbone to engage your core muscles. You want to feel that your tummy muscles start to participate. And then you do this. You're going to stretch one leg. We're going to check how you feel. Then we're going to stretch another leg. Check how you feel. We do this few times, 5 times on each side. And then at the end, maybe we can lift both legs. Okay, and if you feel you want to go to full posture, maybe this is the way you're going to stretch then. Okay, and then relax. Okay, so let's do it together. So lie down on your tummy, hands beneath your forehead. We're going to rest head on top of the hands, so the neck is not getting tense. Okay, so take a moment now. Feet hips width apart, so about hips width apart. Lengthening the tailbone, really lengthening the tailbone to your heels until you feel your tummy muscles start to lift over the floor. You get that lift and then you lift your right leg. Lift your right leg. Take a moment, take a deep breath. Thinking about creating the length on this leg. The heel pushing away from the hip. Stretch that leg. And then bring it down. Change inside. Inhale, left leg up. Push the heel back. Stretch that left leg. Exhale, bring it down. Change inside. Right leg up. Deep breath, no rush. Push the heel back. Strong leg. Strong lower back. Strengthening the muscles. Bring your leg down. Change inside. Left leg. Push the heel back. Stretch. Long left leg. Bring it down. And again, the right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Change inside, left leg. Inhale, lift. Deep breath, no rush. Bring it down. And twice more. Again, inhale, right leg. Lift, hold. Push the heel back. Push the heel back. Exhale, bring it down. Change inside. Left leg, lift. Spread your toes. Again, maybe think about like Barbie feet. And exhale, bring it down. Once more on each side. Right leg up. Push the heel back. Spread your toes. Strong leg. Strengthening the muscles around the lower back and the whole back. Exhale, bring it down. Change inside, left leg. Inhale, lift. Spread your toes a lot. And make this leg very, very long. Long leg. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, take a little break. Soften your buttocks. Wobble your buttocks. Relax. Well done. Now we're going to try to lift both legs, but obviously listen to your lower back. If it's not appropriate, to do again one leg, then another leg. Okay, let's try. Okay, again, lengthening the tailbone a lot. Lengthen. You feel your tummy muscles lifting off the floor. And then stretch both legs or just one. Don't worry to do both if it's too much for the back. Breathe. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, well done. So if you did one leg, now you're going to change. Okay, and again, lengthening the tailbone, lifting both legs up, or one leg, deep breath. Exhale, bring it down. Great. Round 3, lengthen the tailbone, inhale, lift one leg or 2 legs. Exhale, bring it down, and again, lengthening the tailbone, lift one leg or 2 legs, deep breath. Exhale, bring it down. So we're going to do another round. Now, if you want to try full posture with the arms and legs, please do. Okay, and again, inhale, legs, take your arms behind. and arms. Locust pose, take a deep breath. Exhale, bring it down. And last round, inhale, legs, or maybe add your arms, or you're doing one leg. And then exhale and relax. Well done. Wobble your buttocks. Soften, soften, soften. Relax, relax, relax your buttocks. Another deep breath. And then we're going to sit into the child pose. So when you're ready, hands by the side of your chest, come on your all fours and sit into your passive, gentle stretch, the child pose. Knees wide. Okay. Hips moving back. Lovely stretch, passive stretch to release your lower back after strong postures. Relax and soften. Take another couple of deep breaths there. And then slowly come up to the sitting, hands to your knees. Okay, sit comfortably and watch me. So this is your last posture before moving to relaxation. This is your screen wipers twist. So you're going to have your feet parallel, hips width apart. You're going to stretch your arms, maybe like so, or just straighten your arms. And then you're going to do this, flexing your feet. You're going to just move your legs from side to side a few times to ease your back and your hips. And after that, you're going to relax into your Shavasana like so and stay there. Okay, so if you want to put your socks on now and your jumpers on, or get your blanket ready, so for relaxation you can just cover yourself and stay there and relax. Okay, so I'll do it with you, the screen wipers twist. So screen wipers twist, when your feet parallel, hips width apart, shoulder blades flat on the floor, you have bent elbows or you have straight arms. Just checking what do you need for your shoulders. And you're flexing your feet and moving your legs from side to side. Nice and easy. So this is easy. Screen wipers twist. Mobile twist to ease the back and the hips. Okay, we worked a lot on strengthening the back today. And this is nice and easy to release the tension. And you do it a few times. And maybe with each time you go a little bit closer towards the floor with each time. Big movements, obviously listening to your back. If you need to do just little movements, also good, also good. Well done. And then relax. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, okay, and just relax. So let's just check how you're lying on the floor in your Shavasana. Your feet wider than the hips. You press the hips into the floor, allow your pelvis to tip forward. You want to restore the lumbar space. There's a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. And then wiggle your shoulders, shoulder blades flat on the floor. Arms away from your body. Palms facing upwards. Back of the head nicely balanced on the floor. And if you're not sure, just roll your head from shoulder to shoulder. Let's just relax all neck muscles. Few times from shoulder to shoulder. And then come back to the middle, to the center. Close your eyes and relax. Smile to relax your facial muscles. Leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Feel your forehead becoming wider and smoother. Relax your scalp. Relax your ears, the skin beneath your ears. And relax your breathing. Slow down your breath. Making your exhalations longer than your inhalations. Maybe even twice longer than your inhalations. Exhale and soften. Exhale and let go of all the unnecessary tension. It might be physical tension, it might be stress, anxiety, or just negative emotions or judging thoughts. Exhale and let go of everything that you don't need to hold on anymore. Letting go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Rest. Relax with your breath. Making your exhalations longer than your inhalations. Now, as your relaxation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to your friends next to you, to your family, to your pets next to you. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, deepen your breath, and then slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch, take your arms over your head. Flex your feet and stretch away from the waistline. And then bend your knees to your chest, hug your knees, gently rock from side to side till you awaken in the lower back. Do this few times. And then roll over to your right hand side with your hands. Press into the floor, come up to the sitting, and then sit comfortably. Maybe again, find a block to sit on, or your folded blanket, or whatever you have, cushion, and then sit for a moment. We're going to close the class. Sit comfortably with your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and as you exhale, lean back just a little to feel strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Close your eyes. Reflect your practice. Reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Wishing yourself health, happiness, and freedom from suffering. We finish with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day. Thank you very much.